Hi everyone. I think it's long overdue where today I give my review on the Game Changers. I have been getting too many calls and too many messages and too many emails asking me about the review that I feel what I believe after I watch Game Changers. Well, I want to firstly begin with my instant reaction after I finished watching the episode for the very first time. So yes, I have watched it a couple of times, but when I finished it watching for the first time, I felt it was a beautiful compilation of graphics, science, high profile celebrities, and over and above that, just a very well done documentary. Unfortunately, the response that the public should be having is not surprising to me at all. We probably responded the same way when it came to keto diets, and when it came to paleo diets, and when it came to Atkins, and when it came to intermittent fasting. And our surprise has always been a big high. We are always looking out to get better, to get a better result, to improve in our existing performances and activities. However, turning vegan cannot be the answer to all the problems that we have today. Firstly, and one of the first things that I would like to pick up from the various other studies that they showed and the various other points that they brought, is that human ancestrally were made to consume what they cultivated. While there are studies and extremely, the studies were extremely convincing, there are also studies that said that we were hunters. And there are also studies that said that all we did was meat eating. Unfortunately, we don't live in that scenario today. We live with a lot of baggage, we live with stress, we are not hunters anymore, and we are not cultivators anymore, and our entire existence cannot be dependent on just consuming food that we grow, because unfortunately we cannot. That is the current jungle civilization that we are living in. And when someone calls up and asks me that so do you give a diet for vegan? Do you give a diet for non-veg? Do you give protein supplements in your diet? What kind of a diet do you give? Well, I will give what my client needs. I will give what it takes for that client to win. I will give what it takes to customize his plan. I will give him a veg diet, a vegan diet, a non-vegetarian diet, a paleo diet. I will give whatever suits my client. And that's why there cannot be a one-size-fits-all approach at all. There has to be customization, there has to be periodization of everything that we are consuming today, whether it is our exercise periodization, our training periodization, or our nutrition periodization. It could be carb cycling, it could be high carb, it could be low carb, it could be high protein, high fat, low fat. It depends completely on what goals and targets and what time of the year we are talking about this. If someone wants to lose weight just because, if someone wants to lose weight and turn vegan to lose weight, for instance, I would call that hypocrisy. If you are turning vegan, then you are just doing some kind of a fad. And according to me, vegan is not a fad diet. Taking up veganism is a religion. One needs to be completely into the concept. And the concept, which was beautifully shown in Game Changers, is the animal cruelty part of it. It is very, very critical that we understand as human beings what animals are going through. And if that makes you a true vegan, then what you need to do is also make sure that you do not associate with anything that is related to animal cruelty, be it leather, be it fur, be it wool, or be it honey. So if you want to follow a diet to achieve peak performance or to achieve maximum body composition targets, whether it's weight loss or transformation, I would say try and get the best of all worlds. Try and combine, because it's not that black and white. Do not become a vegan in the fear of watching a documentary or in the fear of the science that is being developed. Everything can be customized. Nothing needs to be overdone, and we can conveniently try and get best of all the worlds to make sure that you can get the best result that you are looking at. So here I am. This is my take on Game Changers, and I also believe my way or the highway cannot be the approach for any concept in life. So being a vegan, if you truly are, I am with you. I would love to plan a vegan diet, but if you aren't, I'm not going to change all my clients and turn them into being vegans. Thank you.